Hi, this is Survivor and Scrappy Mania, and today I want to create a layout using this collage. This collage was created by my daughter. It was part of her school binder. She created this collage, and it was actually in her front cover of her school binder. So the binder disintegrated, so I went ahead and rescued the collage. She was the one who picked all these pictures, so there must be a reason why she picked these pictures. Here, these are some pictures of a um, we went to the Alabama Zoo. This is some pictures of when she was younger with her brothers, two brothers, a younger brother and her older brother and my older son, and they were playing in the backyard. This is a picture of my youngest son when he was young, and we were living in a family camp, and we had an RV, and we were just living in the RV until we were able to get base housing. This is another picture of when they were in basketball league that I enrolled them in Alabama. This is a picture when she was younger and it was taken in front of my mother's apartment. And then this is a picture of my husband and I in a dining out commencement. And actually, this is when I re-entered the Air Force and we had a dining out ceremony for our graduation. So these is a collage. There must be a reason why she picked these pictures, but I just wanted to preserve them and save them. So here are a lot of the papers that I'm using. Now this is something that I created some time ago, and you can visit my blog and I'll show you how to create this. Actually visit my YouTube channel. I have a video how to create this type of background paper just using some embossing glitter powder and some ink and a stamp. And then this is using the Martha Stewart circle punch, and that's going to be the base here. And then I'm using this one is just a little piece of scrap that from leftover from a paper pad called Vintage Heritage. Actually, it's a Heritage paper pad by Die Cut Rid of You. I gave the rest of that pad. I used that pad to create a 20-page album with heritage pictures for my husband and his family. Well, there was some leftover. There was actually a lot left over of that paper pad, and I gave that to my sister. But I do have a couple of scraps left, and I've been using them for my layout. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video, and going to put this together, and I hope you enjoy it. So here I'm using some of my vintage photo distressing ink to distress the edges. And then what you don't see is off camera, I went ahead and spray all these layers with some spray adhesive, especially this intricate die cut. You really need some kind of spray adhesive in order to adhere it to your page because it's so intricate, it's kind of hard to use a tape runner or even liquid glue. So I'm just putting a lot of these layers. Now a lot of these embellishments, as you can see, that film strip was actually from a Fisker film strip stamp that I bought. And it's the one that you buy for the ink runner that they have. And I do not have that runner, but I do like their stamps. And I end up buying the stamps and you're using it with a regular block, acrylic block. Now this journaling block that you see there was actually with a stamp. I stamped out that notepad paper, looking paper, and then I typed it up with my typewriter and distressed it with some distressing ink and some water to give it that weather look. And then I'm just kind of placing a lot of these embellishments that I hand cut, and then that you don't really see much is a seam binding that I created using some glimmer mist and some water. And that's what I used. I wrinkled that up and put it at the edge of my collage. And then now the last finishing touches are all these little stars that I cut out and colored, and I'm just placing them around the page. So I'm almost done with this layout, and now here's a close-up look. And there you see the seam binding with my film strip, Fisker film strip stamp. And then here's some more of the groupings And there's the tag with some more stars, and there is my journaling block. So I hope you liked the tutorial, and thank you for watching. Bye now.